Mr. S.P. Waid, former DGP of Jammu and Kashmir, is on the phone line with me right now. Mr. Waid, what my colleague has accessed is an IB report, basically, of the 21st of September 2021 from Muzaffarabad in POK, where the ISI and different terror groups, in fact, met, and what they plotted are these, what seems like these targeted killings that we're seeing, civilian killings that we're seeing in Jammu and Kashmir, where the idea is to form these terror groups with different names, small names like Kashmir Tigers, for instance, and go for targeted civilian killings, at least a hit list of at least 200 persons, including central government employees, Kashmiri Pandits and army Jamans, for instance, has been drawn up.
See, I completely agree with what Mr. Sareen was mentioning. I was listening to his comments, and in fact, what the plan you are mentioning of drawn up by the ISI is actually reflecting on ground, and that's why you are seeing spurt in targeted civilian killings. And I also want to mention here, the government needs to answer many things. Why was Rajani not transferred when you knew, and she was, her husband told her she was repeatedly requesting that she faces threat, she needs to be shifted. I think there is need to fix accountability on officers concerned also. Why did the chief education officer did not take action of transferring her, or the director of education? Similarly, why was this bank manager posted in a remote area in Kulgam when you know the minorities are being targeted, and he would become a sitting duck? So I think there are many things which we need to answer on the part of the government, but at the same time we need to shore up our intelligence. We need to locate these small groups by the names of by different names operating, and with small pistols, because initially in the encounters they were losing their Carters and their weapons, AK-47. So that is why the ISI changed the strategy of forming small groups, lone wolf type attacks on and go for target killing. Great classical terror module. Today that is what you see in Kashmir, a atmosphere of fear and terror all across the valley. Not only Kashmiri Pandits, even local Muslims feel unsafe.
Right. So, and would you agree, Mr. Sareen, of course, earlier was saying that the intent with this strategy that Pakistan is employing at the moment seems to instill unadulterated fear and panic in the people of Jammu and Kashmir?
Yes, it is absolutely unadulterated fear. It is basically, see, what Pakistan has unleashed is a kind of jihad, hardcore Islamic jihad, and they are achieving these through the handlers and through the terrorists they operate from across, and that's why they are targeting minorities, the laborers because they want to derail the development push of the Prime Minister. The minorities because they want to clear valley of all other religions. Any Muslim, any like you saw Amrina, attack on Amrina, anything which is anathema to basic tenets of Islam, they are targeting them. Whether they are wine shops, whether they are artists, whether they are TikTok things, are cinema theaters. So this is, they did it in 1990s also, and they are doing it now again.
Right. So, because you've had experience in terms of helming security affairs in Jammu and Kashmir, the question that I want to ask you about is what Jammu and Kashmir is now, Kashmir Police is now referring to as hybrid terror. These are not listed terrorists. These could be individuals, regular individuals who've been radicalized enough to pick up a small arm and then go and kill a civilian and then just go back to business as usual. Is it a challenge now trying to tackle this, nabbing these individuals, sir, who are radicalized enough to do this?
It is a challenge, and we had faced it in 90 also. Asani, this is not for the first time. Even in 90s there were targeted killings. The NK police did face this even then, and I think we need to shore up our intelligence system. What is the police station intelligence doing? What is the state CID doing? What is the intelligence bureau doing? Terrorist is able to locate the soft targets, and we don't even know who is the soft target, who could be hit. It's very surprising. I think we need to answer many questions, and I think we need to shake up our system. Something is somewhere wrong that we don't know these small groups are coming and targeting, and are we living in a blind alley? So we need to, I think, look within and also find what is wrong in our system.
Right, right. Several questions there and several pertinent ones, sir, that you're raising at the moment. SP Waid, thank you so much for speaking to India Today.